morning, you guys. I am super excited for today's video because it's been so long since I filmed one of these. I feel like I've just been filming like sit down videos, but today we're gonna be doing a monthly reset routine, kind of a spring reset routine since spring is among us. It's still snowing here in Utah, so it doesn't really feel like spring, but I thought we could just do a huge reset of the apartment. It is very much needed, and just go over and set my goals for the month and just like set my foundations up for the month. I made a little list in my notes of things that I want to get done today. Fold laundry, vacuum, set goals for April, write out monthly journal prompts, make a grocery list and order groceries, wipe down surfaces, wash bedding, clean up around the entire apartment. I don't know if I'm going to do anything like spring reset wise. Like I don't think I need to rotate any of my clothes or anything yet, just because it's not warm yet. It's still winter here. But I hope this gives you some inspo to reset for the month ahead. I was thinking we would start with cleaning this morning, so let's go. My number one tip when it comes to long cleaning days like this is have a podcast on. I am about to pop a podcast into my ears, and I am listening to the Skinny Confidential, him and her podcast. I'm listening to The Science of Aging Well, Dr. Stephanie Van Watson on longevity tips and lifespan and living well. The Skinny Confidential is one of my favorite podcasts of all times. I can also put on screen a few of my favorite to listen to in the health and wellness niche, but I'm always looking for new podcasts, so if you have any good recommendations, definitely comment them down below.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you play your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart.
Okay, a little pause because I wanted to show you guys what I have been cleaning with lately. No, this is not sponsored. I am literally just obsessed with their products. If you are looking to switch from toxic to non-toxic household cleaner, I have been obsessed with Branch Basics. I got their glass set, and it comes with this oxygen boost, which is great for like getting stains out and cleaning the toilet and the shower and the sink and stuff. And then it comes with 3 glass spray bottles. You have one for the bathroom, one streak free, and one all purpose. I also have a laundry one and then a little soap dispenser. Basically what you do is it comes with a concentrate. You take the concentrate and fill all of these up to the fill line. So it'll say fill this up to the water line, and then you'll fill the rest up with the soap concentrate, and you do that for all of them. And you basically just buy this concentrate that's like $50. These have literally lasted me over a year for one bottle. I just love them, so I had to share because they are my favorite household cleaner. I've been slacking on my goal setting for the months ahead, and I have also been slacking on doing reflection of my goals and actually like looking back to see what I achieve. And I think that's really important to be able to push yourself in new ways and set goals because you actually are achieving things and you feel accomplished, and I just haven't been doing that. So today I'm going to sit down, have you guys hold me accountable, and set some goals for the month ahead ahead. I normally like to do everything in Notion, from my weekly planning to my monthly goals, and just like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there. But if you watch my other videos, you know that I am huge into self-improvement, wellness, productivity, goal setting, and I think this is super important. So if you take anything from this video, please sit down and write yourself out some goals for the next month. It will help you to just hold yourself accountable, stay consistent, achieve things, just like feel better and gain confidence in yourself that you might not have had before, because you're not setting out to do anything and you're not actually writing down and visualizing everything. I think that's what it really is for me, is I get to visualize and actually sit down and think about what I want to achieve over the next month. So let's write some goals. I just completed my monthly goals. Oftentimes my goals are the same from month to month, but I don't think that matters. Like, if you have the same goals every month, it's mostly about sitting down, being intentional, being present with setting goals for the next month to see where you're at. So a lot of these are similar, but there are a few new ones. I'm going to tell you guys them to give you some ideas for your next month goal setting. I want to go to the gym 5 times a week and be consistent with working out, especially because summer is right around the corner. Sauna twice a week, 8 to 10K steps every day. I want to be using my treadmill that is in my house, like it's a walking pad under my desk. Wake up no later than 6 a.m. every single day of the week, including the weekends. 1 phone detox day. This is new because I have been over consuming, and I hate to say that, but it's true. I really need to just like a dopamine detox, and I want to start with 1 day a month where I literally don't touch my phone at all. So I'm going to plan that and set that on the calendar. 1 deep clean day, no alcohol, no eating out, 80-20 creating over consuming. I want to make sure that I am creating over just sitting and scrolling on my phone, because it has really been an issue lately and I just want to cut that out. Finish 4 books. 1 book has to be educational. Go to church in person every weekend. I want to be reading my Bible 3 times a week. That is the goal for now, because it's like been every other week of 3 times a week. I just want to be more consistent. Hit 2,000 followers on TikTok, which like 2 months ago my goal was to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I did achieve that and I'm really excited about that. Post 4 YouTube videos. I've been kind of inconsistent with posting, so I want to just get back on a regular scheduled weekly posting schedule. Morning and night routines. I need to find a new job by the end of the month. I want to complete journal prompts every single week. So that's basically, I write my week of journal prompts, which I'm going to do with you guys next. And I just want to be completing those every single week. Being present, sitting down in the morning and doing my journaling. Plan 4 intentional date nights. Super important for my boyfriend and I's relationship. We just want to be way more intentional with date nights. Finish school strong. I am done with school at the end of this next month, and then I have a few summer classes and then 1 semester left at the end of the year, and then I will be officially graduated. And then I also want to finish my health coach certification. That is a very high reaching goal because I think it might take me longer, but finish certification is just on the monthly goal list so I can see it. We're moving on to the next section for resetting for the month. What I have been doing lately is, I don't think I'm gonna do the full month. I have seen people do their full month layout on TikTok. I don't know, maybe I will. But what I've been doing every single Sunday to set myself up for the week is writing my journal prompts for every day of that week. Last week, for example, Monday was free write about days of week. Tuesday, 50 dreams you want to achieve. This just helps me to stay consistent with journaling. I have actually journaled quite a lot. I've been really consistent with it, and it's something that I'm really proud of and that I feel has helped me a lot with my mental health. Writing down gratitude lists every day and just like expressing my feelings onto paper and talking about my day. Something about it. I know there's like so many benefits to journaling. It's true what they say, it actually works, and it doesn't have to be journaling about your problems or anything like that. Like, it can be anything you want to talk about. A lot of my entries are just talking about my days, and it's really boring stuff, but it's the practice of journaling and like sitting down and actually journaling that I love so much. So sometimes I think of my own journal prompts. Sometimes I look online at a few different blog pages and I just pick out the ones that I like the most, the ones that I want to focus on for the next week, and then I just write for Sunday through Saturday, and then I write out the prompt for the week. Okay, I finished the journal prompts for the week ahead. I am going to share them with you guys to give you guys some ideas. Monday is a free write about days or the week, so just like anything that comes to mind. Tuesday, what's something I used to pray or wish for that I have now? How can I appreciate it more? Wednesday, what's been draining my energy lately? What has been fueling it? Thursday, if I could spend my ideal day exactly how I wanted, what would it look like? How can I incorporate a piece of that into my reality? Friday, what is something big or small that I accomplished this week that I am proud of? Saturday is another free write about days and weeks. Sunday is reflect on last week, look ahead to this next week, goals, and how do I want to feel. And I love having journal prompts, but I also love having free write days because I feel like it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me a little more creative and I can just choose what to write about. But I also love the journal prompts because they keep me on track and I can just like pump out real quick a page of answering the journal prompts. Okay, how I make my delicious yogurt bowl. I'll share my favorites with you with all clean ingredients and the healthiest, highest quality yogurt you can get. Bellwether Farms A2 organic whole milk yogurt. This is 100% A2 protein from grass-fed cows. You can get a 2-pack of these from Costco for like, I think it's like 10 bucks. These last me like 2 weeks, so it's perfect. Purely Elizabeth granola, chocolate sea salt. I love all of the flavors though. This is just the one that I happen to have, and I have 3 other bags in the pantry because I am obsessed. I love adding chia seeds on top for some extra fiber. We just don't get enough fiber as humans, and trust me, if you prioritize this like you prioritize protein, your body and your metabolism will just keep on moving. Lastly is organic raw and unfiltered honey. This is the highest quality honey that you can get. I don't love that it's in a plastic bottle, but it is what it is. You can get a 3-pack of these from Costco for a really good price. One of the last things I'm going to do to set myself up for the week ahead is to find recipes and make my grocery list. This is so important for not only my time, like we only grocery shop once a week. I know exactly what recipes I'm making every single day. We meal prep on Sunday, and just budgeting and saving money and time. This is what I do every single week, and I think that everybody should be doing it this way because it is so helpful if you want to make eating at home, cooking at home easy and seamless. What I normally do is I start with trying to find recipes of the week. I have this book, Cook This Book by Molly Baz. I love her recipes, but I don't like always use just these recipes. I use a mix of TikTok and Instagram and some blogs that I follow, and then I also got the Form by Sammy Clark subscription for working out, but they have a nutrition part of it, and it's like $20 or $30 a month for a gym program, a at-home program, a Pilates and strength program, and then they have a ton of recipes that are made from a nutritionist, like a dietitian. I'm pretty sure she's a dietitian. Their recipes are so easy and so good, so I love to just explore there, and then I'll also list some other ones on the screen who I like to look for. Once I find my recipes, I put them all in a notes. I basically just like put the recipe, the link to the recipe, and then all of the ingredients that I am needing for the week ahead. Here comes the most important part, the hack of all times. If you want to save money and eat the highest quality stuff, we shop at Whole Foods, and for 2 people we spend less than $200 a week on groceries. We buy all of the highest quality stuff, from organic to grass-fed to pasture-raised. Like, everything is as high quality as it can get, but we're shopping on a budget. So what I figured out is Whole Foods allows you to order groceries, do curbside pickup for free when you order groceries. What I have been doing lately is I just go on to Amazon.com, and then they have a little Whole Foods market section. I will put everything, all the ingredients in there from the recipes that I picked out for the week, and it gives me the grand total, so I know what else I can work with. I know what fruits I can add on, what snacks, what other things that we are needing for the week. I know exactly how much we are spending because we're not going to the store and just putting random things in the cart. A lot of the time, what I noticed when we would go to the store is I would have a list, and then I'd be like, oh, but we need this. Oh, but we need that. And then we would leave the store and be like, how did we spend so much money? Like, how were we so off budget? And it was because although I was making the list, I wasn't sticking to the list. Just being in the store is so hard not to grab random things. I have found that this is the best way for us, and I don't know, I just thought I would share it as a little tip if you're looking to get like higher quality groceries and you want to budget it. Try curbside pickup. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Officially tired from this day. I slept like crap last night, so this all really took it out of me. I am going to use the rest of the day to relax because that's what the weekends are for. I just put on some sweats, and I thought I would show you guys what I just started. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This book is super popular. I've been seeing it on TikTok for the longest time. I think I've had this on my shelf for like 2 years. I just started it, so I can't say much about it. I'm on page 32. Not a lot is going on. We're just like learning about the main character, but I am so excited to start this. I have been reading somewhat consistently. I just finished Bride by Ali Hazelwood, which is about like a vampire and werewolf who become like enemies to lovers from the politics of the world that they live in. That was really good, and I started this yesterday, so I'm just going to carry on and probably read for the rest of the day, maybe make some tea and just relax.